Hi, welcome to Summer Reading Program 2020 at the Lonsdale Public Library. This video is for pre-readers, so if you are a reader or a teen, you might want to go watch those because the contents of your packets are going to be different. So this year the theme is Imagine Your Story. So we're going to do lots of fun things related to imagination and classic stories that you may know or may not. And each week we're going to have a sub-theme. So this week it's mythical animals. If you can think of some fun mythical animals like unicorns and dragons. This year, summer reading program is different than past years. We're not going to have any events where we get together, which is sad, I know. But we would much rather have you be healthy than be able to all get together. So next year, maybe we'll go back to having a pizza party and all that cool stuff. But this year, how it's going to work is you're going to have a packet. And you're just going to come and pick it up, and it's going to be full of good stuff. The first week, it's going to include a book, and all the books are different. So please do take a look and make sure you get a book that you like. But please do not open the packet at the library. We don't want to spread any germs, so you're going to take it home and then a grown-up can wipe the outside of it before you open it up. The stuff inside will have been quarantined for several days, so you don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to run through the contents of your week 1 packet quickly, and then I'm going to have Miss Penny demonstrate the crafts that are going to be included. So, for pre-readers, week 1, you're going to get a reading log, and it'll probably look familiar if you've done this before. What's different this year is we're going to ask you not to return them. Hopefully you will go through them, you'll do the fun stuff, you'll read, you'll make some art, you'll play outside, but our prizes are not dependent on filling out levels this year. We're just going to give them to you. Like I say, the first week you get a prize right away. You get to start with a book. And one special thing that you get just for pre-readers is every week there's going to be 2 songs. Some of them will have actions with them. This one is Hush Little Baby, which is a classic. I'm going to spare you my singing on this one. We do have on our website a link to a YouTube video of a real singer doing it. So if you want someone to follow along with, you can do that. But I am going to do If You're a Unicorn and You Know It, so you can see how it goes. If you're a unicorn and you know it, gallop around, clap, clap. If you're a unicorn and you know it, gallop around, clip, clap. If you're a unicorn and you know it, your horn will really show it. If you're a unicorn and you know it, gallop around, clip, clap. If you're a unicorn and you know it, shake your mane, swish, swish. If you're a unicorn and you know it, shake your mane, swish, swish. If you're a unicorn and you know it, your horn will really show it. If you're a unicorn and you know it, shake your mane, swish, swish. If you're a unicorn and you know it, sneeze glitter, achoo. If you're a unicorn and you know it, sneeze glitter, achoo. If you're a unicorn and you know it, your horn will really show it. If you're a unicorn and you know it, sneeze glitter, achoo. So that's the kind of fun stuff that you grown-ups get to do with your littles all summer. I know you love it. And then we've got a couple of little worksheets, or fun sheets really. So this one is just pattern recognition, and you can cut the pieces out and glue them, or you could just have your little point to what comes next. So that's a good early literacy skill you're learning there. And another fun early literacy skill is cutting. I know little people love to cut things. So this is just practice in cutting. And if you want or need scissors, we have packets of craft supplies that are going to be available to pick up all summer. They have a glue stick, some crayons, and scissors. Be sure for pre-readers that you take the ones with the very blunt end. So there's another one of those. And then there's going to be just a couple of coloring pages every week. This week we've got a beautiful unicorn reading a book. That's Mike on a unicorn. I mean, that's a mermaid. That's a mermaid. We're leaving the mistakes in so you know we're really doing it. This is a beautiful unicorn. And one final thing before we move on to crafts. We're always going to have an activity that's sort of something to do together. In this case, we're starting week 1 with a recipe for Bigfoot droppings. But they look delicious. All right, next I'm going to turn you over to Miss Penny for a demo of our crafts.
Pre-readers and early readers and everybody in between and their parents. I'm here to explain the crafts to you. So first, we have our popsicle fairies. This also goes with the very beautiful forest that we have. The idea with the popsicle fairies is that you can cut them out. It doesn't have to be a fancy cutout. I just cut mine in circles. And then we're just going to glue them onto the popsicle sticks, just like this. And now you can use your popsicle fairy to tell a story. You can make one up about the fairies going through the woods, and they can meet different animals. And if you have popsicle sticks at home, you might even be able to make other puppets, and you can add them into the story as well. So that is our storytelling craft. And then we have fairy wands. So in your packet, you should have 1 wand, 3 ribbons. There might be different colors than mine, but that's okay. And 2 stars. Okay, so you're going to want to take the ribbon, and you might need some help with this. Mom or dad can help, or maybe a big brother or sister. And you match up the ends, just like that. And sometimes it helps if you twist them up a little bit too. Then you're going to put them on the end of the stick. Take some tape and tape them on to your stick so they're sticking off the end of your stick. All right. Now that's kind of fun, but it doesn't quite look right with the tape there. So I took some tape and I rolled it up backwards and put it on this star and put it at the top. See, I'll show you. I took a piece of tape and I rolled it so that it's sticky side out. And then I stuck it on the back of a star. And I'm going to stick this star on the other side. I'll stick it on here, and we'll stick this star on the other side. If you want, you can glue the star shut on either side so that it matches up a little better. I think I'm just going to leave mine like this. And now I have my very own fairy wand. I hope that some of you guys are able to come in sometime so I can see your fairy wands. And I look forward to seeing how creative you are.